The walls are on fire, everything's on fire.
Trapped inside a burning 9th floor apartment, that man you just heard from said a prayer, hoping to be rescued in time. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. Let's get started. That fire broke out this afternoon inside a 20-story building home to more than 100 elderly and disabled people. Firefighters had little time to put out the flames and rescue those trapped inside. New at 10 tonight, Kyle Simchuk spoke to the man who lives in the apartment where the fire started. Kyle?
Well, it was a dramatic rescue. Anthony Trostel had to be lowered down from his balcony on the 9th floor. We spoke to him right after he was released from the hospital this afternoon, and he thinks he knows what started this fire. Did you go out to your balcony to get away from the smoke?
That's the only place I could go, that and jump off the balcony. I would have been a big splat.
And tell me,
bouncing from that height.
Anthony Trostel makes light of what happened now, but knows he easily could have died.
The walls are on fire, everything's on fire.
He woke up this afternoon to smoke and flames all around him.
I got out of there the best way I know how, and it worked.
And what's the best way you know how?
Pray to God and hope He hears me.
His only option was to stand out on his 9th floor balcony and wait for help.
Multiple reports of flames coming from 9th floor. There's a man on the balcony, possibly trapped.
Anthony says he feared for his life, and more than 150 of his neighbors trapped as well. Firefighters faced a challenging rescue, and they didn't have much time.
Imagine going up 9 flights of stairs when you know somebody's trapped. You're going into an environment that's already smoke-filled. You're coming up across people that, are having a hard time coming down the stairs. You're trying to navigate carrying 300, 400 feet of hose on your back.
As Anthony stood on his balcony, a tower truck raised a ladder to the 9th floor. He remembers what firefighters told him as they tried to get him in the bucket.
Just keep breathing. You're all right. We'll get you down. Let go of your leg, because I don't want to let go of that balcony for now.
Anthony had minor burns on his hands, back, and neck. The apartment was so hot, his shoes melted to the floor. He also inhaled a lot of smoke.
My whole inside was black, all the way down to the esophagus.
Anthony was back on his feet a few hours later. He lost everything in the fire, but he's thankful he didn't lose his life.
Thank God for the fire pump.
Now, the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Anthony thinks a motor in his pneumatic bed may have burst into flames. Fire Chief Brian Schaefer told us this apartment complex is a relatively old building and does not have a sprinkler system. He says it's concerning given the fact that the majority of the residents living there are elderly and disabled, and you can't just hop in an elevator during a fire. Mark.